Guys, whatever your plans are this summer, you gotta be making sure that you're rocking some heat. So to make sure you're ready, I've put together a comprehensive list to make sure that there's something for everyone. This is the top 10 best affordable sneakers for summer 2024. Coming in at number 10, we got the Nike Air Max DN. They retail at $160. They come in a plethora of different colorways, tons of really nice summer options as well, which are, brighter and louder, poppier colors. They're super lightweight for an Air Max sneaker, which tend to usually be on the heavier side. They're super comfortable. Nike actually did a decent job at making the Air unit a lot squishier than other Air Max models. Now, if you're someone who likes to be a little bit more flashy, of course, you got the Supreme collaboration option. Personally, I prefer the GR colorways, and there's so many different ones to choose from. My personal favorite has to be the OG colorway, just the all-over black with just that little hit of purple on the Air unit. I think it's a great option. It's also lightweight and very breathable, which again is a big W for the summertime. Coming in at number 9, we've got the Adidas Bad Bunny Campus. Now, honestly, didn't think I'd still be recommending this pair of shoes, but they just keep growing on me. In fact, I like them more today than when I first got them. My personal favorite has to be the original sail colorway. I just think that they look so great in that monochromatic sail. However, some of the other colorways that dropped are also really great, and some of them are even more affordable. Because unfortunately, this sail colorway has been slowly creeping up in price. You can find them for about $200 or just under $250. It's honestly my favorite collaboration that Adidas has done with Bad Bunny. I think that they absolutely nailed it. They changed up the silhouette in a really meaningful way. They added a bunch of different details that make it just a lot more special than your standard Adidas sneaker. The quality is absolutely insane. It's one of the standout features of this shoe. You've got an upper covered in really soft suede. You've got added tongues, which make it feel super robust and chunky. They look super great with a plethora of different outfits. Of course, shorts for the summertime, but also a bunch of different jeans as well. Overall, I thought that this was an outstanding sneaker for retail price, and I still think it's a great option even if you had to pay resale. Taking the number 8 spot, we got the Flowers For Society Seed.one. These retail for $160, and I think the main captivating feature of this pair of shoes is the super unique design and the fact that it's going to be very different from what everybody else is wearing. Flowers For Society is a relatively new brand. It was founded by a former Adidas employee who brought, I guess, a lot of different ideas to this brand and really made it something that's different from anything else on the market. They do a ton of really cool collaborations that look really nice, and they now currently have a bunch of different models, but my personal favorite has to be the Seed.one. It's a super comfortable pair of shoes that is very versatile. Like, I've worn mine to the gym, I've worn it running around doing errands. It's just a great overall daily pair of shoes that I think is a perfect option for the summer. I'm a big fan of this brand. They're thinking outside of the box with a lot of their unique designs, and they've got a lot more in store as well. Coming in at number 7, we've got an absolute classic. It's the Nike Dunk Low J-Pack or Chicago colorway. This might be one of the best steals that you can get right now, considering that this technically used to be a $600 pair of shoes. You can now pick them up for very close to that retail price. Some places even still have them in stock, so you're looking at about $120 to $140. I honestly think that this pair of shoes will end up going up in price in the future. I just can't imagine the demand for this pair of shoes ever really going away. It's a classic colorway that's pretty much timeless. The Nike SB Dunk Low has proven itself as one of the most versatile shoes on the market. Surprisingly, the leather quality that you get on here, if you've never felt a pair of Dunks, it's way better. A regular pair of Dunks feels like plastic trash. This actually feels like soft and something that you would expect to be on a sneaker. It's a great alternative to the Chicago Jordan 1 just because it's a less bulkier, high top version. Anybody who's not a fan of highs and they prefer the lows, this would definitely fill that gap. Or hey, maybe you just didn't want to spend $500 on a pair of Chicago 1s and you want that same look but a much more affordable option. I think these are one of the best options to grab this summertime. This summer is probably going to be the cheapest they're ever going to be. Coming in at number 6, one of my personal favorites is the Yeezy 700 V1 Analog. Now, I've been wearing these pretty much non-stop ever since I picked this pair up a couple weeks back, and when I bought them, I paid around about $200 for a pair brand new off of eBay. This was actually before they restocked them on this whole, June Yeezy Day thing, which obviously now that there's more pairs, I can only imagine they're more affordable. You guys know how much I like the Yeezy 700 model. In my opinion, it's probably like the most iconic dad shoe vibe, especially in this colorway. I think it really kind of encapsulates that whole, kind of design that you would be going for. Now, obviously, they are insanely comfortable with full-length boost, and I think it's definitely a sneaker that you can rock any day. Super versatile with a bunch of different outfits, whether it's shorts for the summertime, a pair of jeans, it all works with this sneaker. This is also another one of those shoes that I do think is going to go up in the future as well in terms of pricing. This is probably the cheapest you're going to get them this summer 2024. Adidas has pretty much sold out of all of their Yeezys now, so these are not going to be coming back. What you see is what's left. Quick recommendation on sizing, I would definitely go a half size up. They do fit a little bit snug, and if you grab that, I think you should be good to go. Coming in at number 5, the New Balance 9060. I've recommended this pair of shoes over and over again. In fact, most of the people around me now are wearing New Balance 9060s. My girlfriend has a pair, my brother has a pair. They've never looked back, and neither have I. This is one of the most comfortable shoes that you can get. It's hands down my favorite New Balance sneaker model. I think that it's a very unique look that definitely stands out from the rest of what New Balance sneakers are. It's a silhouette that was introduced a couple years back now, so there is a ton of different options to choose from in terms of colorways and different styles. Even some come with different materials, but overall you're getting a very premium, good quality pair of shoes that currently you can find some pairs sitting on sale at different retailers. So to pick up a 9060, you're looking at anywhere between $110 to like $150, which I think for a pair of shoes that will get a ton of wear throughout this summer is a great option. Personally, my favorite has to be the lighter colors, especially more of like the sails and the gray ones, but again, you do you. Coming in at number 4, we got the Nike Pegasus 41. The Nike Pegasus model was an amazing option for a very long time. It's just somewhere around the Pegasus 36 that it kind of got a little bit stale and repetitive. They didn't change too much on the sneaker, and it just kind of lacked a lot of innovation. However, with this latest version that they only just released, the 41s, they have changed it significantly and made some major upgrades. I think it's the best, most comfortable everyday sneaker that obviously because of what it is, it just becomes such a versatile option. If you just want to slip them on and go, you're ready. Wearing them to the gym, walking around, taking them on vacation, this sneaker will literally do it all. And I think if you're looking for something that is a little bit of more of an active version of a sneaker, this has to be the best option, at least in my opinion. As of right now, because this model is so new, there's literally only a couple colorways to choose from. However, you know, the blue and the white one I think is really solid, but if you did want to hold off and wait for some new colorways, they should be right around the corner. Either way, you can grab a pair for $140 and they should be readily available at any Nike or different retailer that sells Nike. Right, before the top 3, you know, I got some honorable mentions for you guys, and the first one is the sale Yeezys. Sale Yeezys as in the plethora of different Yeezys that are on sale, whether it's in physical Adidas outlet locations or on the Adidas Confirmed app, just, you know, hanging around for $100. The main models include the Quantum, the Yeezy 350 Compact, the MNVN, and the 380s. Oh, and the 450s as well. Now, for 50% off, all of these different sneakers are phenomenal options that is probably never going to come around again in history. But if I had to choose the best ones that I think are the most applicable for an affordable summer option, I would take the Yeezy 350 Compact. That is probably one of the most comfortable Yeezys to date. The 380s or the 450s are also great options. I don't think you can really go wrong with any of them. Another honorable mention would be the A6 Gel NYC Hidden New York collaboration. These things are really nice, but they are a little bit more on the expensive side, especially for an A6 sneaker. You're looking at about $210 to $240, but honestly, it's a great collaboration and an amazing colorway that is truly perfect for the summertime. Last one, I've stuck it here because it's, I guess, technically not what you would think of as a summer option, but the Yeezy Desert Boot. Now hear me out. I know boots technically are associated with winter or 4 months, but these things with a pair of shorts I think is a really cool style opportunity, and I think the fact that now they've all released, you can find one of them at retail, the Salt one, and then the other two are closer to that $250 range. I'm personally rocking mine during the summertime. I think that they look really cool with a pair of shorts, and just overall it's a great pair of sneakers, but yeah, technically probably wouldn't be classed as a summer sneaker. But at number 3, we definitely have a summer sneaker. It's the Air Jordan 3 Craft Ivory. So the current price on these is anywhere between $170 to about $220, $230, and honestly, I've recommended this pair of shoes a ton as well, and it's just because it's such a great pair of sneakers. Some of you might think I'm crazy for saying this, but I would take the Crafts over the J Balvins, which are like one of the most hyped Jordan 3s at this point. I just think for the price tag, you're getting such a good pair of sneakers, not just like the unique details that are on there with the added materials and the different branding, but you're also getting solid materials at that and a phenomenal colorway. These look great with a bunch of different outfits, especially the summer outfits. I think that the sail, the light gray, and the white really complement a lot of your lighter fits. Obviously, it's a pair of Jordans, so it's not going to be the most comfortable sneaker, but it really just depends what you're going for, looks or comfort. Coming in at number 2, we got the Nike Zoom Vomero 5 designed by Japan. So you guys know, in general, I am a huge fan of the Nike Zoom Vomero 5 model. It's one of the most comfortable and versatile everyday sneakers that you can buy right now. And honestly, I will say that the regular Nike Zoom Vomero 5 option is great, a bunch of different colorways, but this version is just elevated and a ton more special. So you've got like brand new materials that we haven't seen on a Zoom Vomero 5 before, like suedes and leathers. You've got this enlarged Nike swoosh, which I think is really cool. You've even got some really different materials, like the semi-translucent or frosted kind of rubber material that's on the side paneling. It just overall feels like a really special sneaker that almost feels like a collaboration model without being an actual collaboration. I think the colorway is really nice and obviously perfect for the summertime. I think this is the perfect option if you're looking for something, you know, super versatile and obviously comfortable, but also at the same time wanted something a little bit special. As of right now, you can find this sneaker for about $180 to $200. Some retailers do still have them in stock, but I think the price is definitely worth it. It's an incredible shoe that I'm going to be rocking heavy this summertime. But coming in at number 1, the king of summer sneakers, it's the Yeezy Foam Runner. Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I can't even really think of that many scenarios where I wouldn't wear this sneaker. It's my most worn summer sneaker. Like, I take these things on vacation every single time, no matter where I'm going. And the crazy thing is, right now, with the amount of restocks that Adidas has done of Yeezys, you can find a bunch of different colorways at like great prices. In fact, there's still a bunch of different options on the Adidas Confirmed app right now for retail price. I think these are a no-brainer purchase, especially if you have any vacations planned this summertime. It's the perfect pair to just take with you. Whatever you're doing, these should be a great option. Obviously, they're the most breathable sneaker on today's list and just an easy slip on and go type thing. Super versatile, great option, and I almost think are a necessity for the summertime. Let me know what you think of my list down in the comments and what you would potentially add to it. And if you want to check out some of the best clothing brands for this summertime, click that video right over there.